Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or much good depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos, news update. Your judgment is shocking and unbelievable. Ohaneze tells Supreme Court. Yes, talking about the Supreme Court decision to nullify the Court of Appeals judgment ordering the release of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Yes, Ohaneze and Ndigbo said they are expressing shock, rude shock, and utter disbelief over the decision of the Supreme Court to say Nnamdi Kanu should go back to the Federal High Court to continue to face trial. They said this is unbelievable. A statement from the Ohaneze spokesperson, that's the National Publicity Secretary of Ohaneze and Ndigbo, Dr. Alex Ogbonna, said that the court heard that the government abduction of Kanu from Kenya was illegal, and at the same time said he should face trial, which means the government will benefit from its wrongs by this judgment. Yes, Ogbonna further stated that Ohaneze will convene to analyze the ruling and its implications for both the security of the Southeast and the well-being of its people. Yes, that's the statement from Ohaneze. Said they will analyze this judgment to know the implications for their region, the Igbos in general. Yes, so the Supreme Court on Friday ruled that they acknowledged the illegality of Kanu's extradition, extraordinary rendition from Kenya, or illegal extradition, as the case may be. However, they said that this did not prevent the trial court from continuing its proceedings. Yes, they also criticized, that the Supreme Court also criticized the trial court's revocation of Kanu's bail after his 2017 escape, triggered by the invasion of his home by security forces, which resulted in casualties. Talking about deaths. Yes, this Supreme Court that is doing this thing, they criticized this trial court. Talking about the Federal High Court, they criticized them, Binta Nyako and his group and her group. They criticized them for revoking Onyendu's bail, because you know that Binta Nyako, was actually, they revoked the bail, the 2017 bail granted to leader of the IPOB. Yes, the Federal Court said that he jumped bail. That's the lower court, Federal High Court. The Nnamdi Kanu jumped bail. So they revoked that bail. But talking about it now at the Supreme Court, they said it is not good. They criticized it heavily. They said it's not good that the Federal High Court should revoke that bail. So what are you not talking about now? Meaning that bail stands. That's what it means. The implication of you criticizing the revocation, meaning that bail stands, and you should have given judgment that, look, this man should be released because his bail is still standing. His bail is still valid. Yes, he did not jump bail. His house was attacked. He escaped. The military invaded his country home, and he escaped, and many died in that incident. Many people were killed by the army. So meaning it was an assassination attempt on his personality. That's Nnamdi Kanu. So he escaped from his dear life. And the Supreme Court acknowledged this one now. And they are criticizing. So it's not enough to criticize. This is a court, for crying out loud. It's not a discussion in a beer parlor. Supreme Court justice should be firm enough to deliver judgment. You have seen it. You acknowledged that his bail is valid, that he should not be revoked. Yet you said he should go back to face trial. Okay? Meaning that the Supreme Court, that the lower court should grant him bail. Okay? Maybe if that it was what was the implication. Yes. Because since you said that you are criticizing heavily the revocation of his bail, by the Federal High Court, that means the bail is valid and stands, and therefore the Federal High Court should grant him that bail. Since you, as the Supreme Court, you are afraid to make a definite statement, yes, that will be in the favor of the IPOB leader, because it has shown that the Supreme Court delivered this judgment in fear and in favor to the federal government. It's obvious because you see how they are doubling from one corner to the other. They will move from this side, they move to the other side. All right, they will say something, and they will say something again that will indict them. That's the point. Double standard. Double standard. You acknowledge that, oh, federal government committed offense by extraditing rendition Mazi Kanu after abducting him. You also acknowledged that the revocation of the bail is also not in tandem with the law. Yet, you failed to make a definite statement to affirm or abide, yes, or to approve the judgment of the Appeal Court of the 13th October 2022. You have seen it. So Ohaneze is saying they will analyze. We don't know what they are going to analyze. They're saying they will check the implications, in the implications of the judgment in the region. We don't know what they're up to. But what we are saying is this: the government of Nigeria and the Supreme Court committed atrocity. The world is watching them in awe. Yes, it is clear. The Supreme Court dancing naked in the international community. They have exposed themselves. They have no case against this man, Mazi Kanu. They have no case. It's obvious. So, Mazi Kanu is free. Nothing is stopping his freedom. Just that the federal government and the Supreme Court have conspired to continue to detain him. Simple. Nothing is stopping his release. Nothing is holding him any longer. Because from all the Supreme Court have said, the man is free. Yes, you acknowledge that he was abducted and extraordinary rendition. What is abduction? Is abduction legal? Extraordinary rendition, is it legal? Is it a legal thing? All are illegal and against the law, both international law. All right. And so you said his bail stands. The bail of 2017 stands, meaning he did not jump bail. So why not allow him while he continues his trial? Since you say he should continue his trial, you as a federal government, as the Supreme Court should have said, this man, your bail stands. Go home. You can still go from home and attend to your trial at the Federal High Court. Yes, the Supreme Court have every, this thing to say it. That's what it means. Since you said the bail stands, you should have said it in your judgment. The leader of the IPOB should go home. He has been released on bail because that bail of 2017 stands. But you said you are criticizing the Federal High Court. Who asked you to criticize? Your own is to deliver judgment, to say what you have known about this whole case. But like we have said before, Ohaneze said they are expressing shock and utter disbelief. Yes, they will continue to express shock. They are studying it. They are not studying anything. The people who are studying this matter, they are the Biafrans. Yes, they will study it. The Biafrans will study it. The people of goodwill in